Punishment is often seen as the most effective route to change, and those that give out punishment the most are the police. A smaller part of that punishment responsibility relies on the act of writing tickets to people not following the traffic laws. Speeding, improper lane signaling, running a red light, or even parking where you shouldn't, and many more. A popular saying is that the punishment should fit the crime, an eye for an eye. So the reasonable assumption is that the ticket one receives should go toward programs that help to reflect a positive change toward stopping what the offending party has done. A ticket for speeding on a road goes toward improving local roads. A ticket for running red light goes toward improving intersection safety. A ticket for improper lane usage, such as driving in a bike lane or parking in a bike lane, goes toward improving bicycle infrastructure. It made sense the ticket will help to improve what has already been done so it happens less in the future. Except, this isn't how it works. In California, ticket prices were found to be arbitrary, with funding from the tickets going to many different areas that have, for the most part, no direct relation to what the ticket was for in the first place. The amount of money that is sent to each program has no correlation to that program's needs and was instituted into the total ticket amount with no estimate on the amount of funding that would be expected year over year. This inconsistency doesn't allow for those programs to have confident year-to-year help or benefits to their goals with their funding unknown for the amount of money they will receive in the following year. Examples of this are drastic in the fluctuation of funding, with some having as high as a 25% decrease in revenue from one year to the next, and when this percentage is in the millions, that can cause drastic impacts. This fluctuation is especially worse when it is realized that for every single fund from the fiscal year 2014 to 2015 to fiscal year 2016 to 2017, they all saw a decrease in their annual penalty revenue. Why is that the case? Rising ticket pricing. From the year 1980 to the year 2010, the cost of an infraction has more than tripled, from $75 to $237, while the cost of a misdemeanor has more than doubled, from $600 to $1304, solely from new added penalties. With these increasing ticket costs, it has been found that less and less people are able to pay these increased ticket prices, with many tickets targeting people of low income. Judges toss out these high ticket costs due to the inability to pay, or reducing the total cost to a more manageable amount, leading to a disappearing fund. I wanted to take a look to see if these increasing ticket costs are being used to provide cities with extra funding, specifically for Ventura County and cities such as Fillmore along the California State Route 126, as it is a high traffic area for police. My assumption going in was to find a high amount of money being made from running a total of 2,797 citations by police and a further 15,304 red flag citations, as is the case for many small towns across the states.
For years, Waldo has had the national reputation as one of the worst speed traps in the country. AAA even condemning the traffic enforcement measures on its website, calling it a traffic trap that generates revenue to support the city's annual budget.
But that wasn't the case with tickets making up less than 1% of their total yearly income. Most money ended coming from taxes, capital contributions, or grants. So why is there such a high amount of police that take thousands of people a year on the 126? Their aim is to improve roadway safety, as this is a highly dangerous road with over 1,000 crashes in the past 12 years, with 60% caused by unsafe speed or improper turning. Discourage illegal behavior such as speeding through threat of punishment, except this does little to nothing to prevent future crashes. It has been found that police action on traffic infractions have little to no impact on preventing future illegal traffic actions at a high cost. This is evident in the constant number of yearly crashes not changing. If people are not changing, then the problem lies with the road itself, not the drivers. This is punishing people for the road's poor design that encourages drivers to speed due to their high comfortability. Large lanes, little obstructions, and little need to slow down besides the occasional traffic signal. Spending millions of dollars on police action to try to prevent drivers from disobeying the law that the road is encouraging them to break. Real change comes from spending money instead on things to fix the problems with the road that encourage drivers to make poor and unsafe decisions. Specific roadway changes for this particular stretch of road were mentioned in my video Roadway Stars, so if you're interested, I'd recommend you go take a look. Road design is based upon not just providing drivers with the roads they want, but turning roads into ones that are safe and take away the opportunity of drivers to make possible life-altering decisions.